What's up, guys? This is my speech. So here's my 3 audience members.
Yo.
So today's speech is to inform my audience on the dangers of abusing anabolic steroids. Very serious athletes are currently taking anabolic steroids or have at least considered taking them, but they can be dangerous, and it could be a quick fix with long-lasting side effects. For those who want to become bigger, stronger, and faster, anabolic steroids may seem like a visible option to stay ahead in the world of professional sports. But you must remember that if it sounds too good to be true, that's because it usually is. Hello, my name is Javier Almeida, and today I will be discussing the dangers of abusing anabolic steroids. The topics that I will be going over are what anabolic steroids are and how they work, why they are abused by many athletes, and what are the risks associated with anabolic steroids. Now that I've given you guys a brief overview, let's start with what anabolic steroids are and how they work. Anabolic steroids are a synthetic drug similar to the male hormone testosterone. They were originally developed to treat people who cannot produce enough testosterone for normal growth. They can be taken intrusively, orally, or through a cream which is rubbed on the skin. They promote faster muscle development, increase size, and increase strength. According to Thomas D. Bailey, steroid hormones work by stimulation of receptor molecules in muscle cells, which activate specific genes to produce proteins. This allows your body to better utilize the protein in your body to help build more muscle and burn more fat. Heavy resistance training is required in order to fully tap into the benefits of anabolic steroids. Many athletes and competitors are willing to use anabolic steroids and risk their health and careers in order to win at their sport. And here's why. Anabolic steroids are abused by many athletes. Pro bodybuilders use anabolic steroids to help improve their overall physique. It improves your body protein synthesis, which help to pack on more muscle mass in less time than you would require when you're training clean. It also aids your body's recovery process, allowing you to endure rigorous training at much more higher volume. The will to win and be the best sometimes outweighs the risk factors. Pro athletes have been known to use steroids to improve their overall strength and aggression. This is beneficial for sports like football, baseball, and wrestling, with new and younger prospects emerging every day. Anabolic steroids can seem like the only option to stay relevant in such competitive business. Since athletes earn their living playing sports, losing is not an option. While taking steroids can have some benefits, the damage that it can possibly inflict on your body doesn't validate the risk. Physical and mental side effects of improper steroid use. Abusing anabolic steroids can have adverse effects on both your body and mind. Because steroid abuse puts a large strain on the organs, your chances of suffering from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and heart disease increases. It can also lead to liver damage. When this happens, the digestive fluid in the liver begins to leak out and into the bloodstream. This can lead to nausea, loss of appetite, dark urine, and even jaundice. A 2014 article states, a growing transitional literature suggests that adolescent exposure to anabolic and androgenic steroids leads to increased aggression and impulsivity. Anabolic steroids abuse can have varying effects on men and women, according to the State of New York Department of Health. Men can experience side effects such as temporary infertility, increased prostate cancer risk, reduced levels of testosterone, and abnormal sperm production, while women can suffer from increased risk of cervical cancer, birth defects in future children, body and hair growth, menstrual irregularity. Today, you have learned a little bit about the dangers of using anabolic steroids. Let's briefly discuss the topics I went over. Today, I went over the anabolic steroids and how they work, why they are abused by many athletes, and what are the associated risks with anabolic steroids. Having a must-win attitude and achieving victory at your body's expense can be risky practice. Improving your body's overall performance takes time and patience. Taking the easy route and achieving your fitness goals the fastest way may not always be the best way. Thank you for taking the time, and I apologize for the really bad angle. It's really hard to work in this space.
Woo!